Hello everyone, it's Kirk from The Next Level Now. Hey, I've been spending a few days on these videos trying to get you geared up and thinking in terms of really stepping into your best you in 2026, stepping into that best version of yourself, that who you think that you can be, who you will be. You're trying to help you decide how you're going to set up the plan to accomplish those things that you want to accomplish. And I've been working with this type of thinking for myself for probably the past 20 to 25 years. And one of the things that has held me back so much is that fear of not knowing the exact outcome before I step into it. I don't know why it is that we all seem to think that we have to have an exact outcome and it has to be just right before we start. And if it doesn't work out that way, it's going to be bitter disappointment, and our minds go into all these crazy places. And one of the things that I've learned is that you have to kind of be fearless, and you have to be willing to step into that unknown. That threshold, that doorway that you go through to step into that fearlessness is a difficult thing at times. But here's the deal. If you haven't failed, then you haven't tried. Because there's no sense in playing small ball. There's no victory, there's no joy in doing just tiny little things and trying to creep along. The joy comes from taking that chance, from stepping into it fearlessly. That doesn't mean stupidly. That means fearlessly. That means courageously. That means knowing that there's a possibility that you're going to fail. And that's okay. Because as Henry Ford once said, whether you think you can or whether you think you cannot, either way, you're going to be exactly right. So I'm here today to encourage you to take chances. Take chances bigger than what you're used to taking. Not crazy chances. I'm not going to bet $1 billion on the lottery tonight. But what I want you to do is, when you have that idea, you think it's a good plan, you've thought it over for a little bit, take the chance. Go ahead and step into the unknown. Bring your joy for yourself along. Bring your joy for those who are going with you on this adventure along. And bring the joy for those that you meet, because that joy gets reflected back to you, and that's such a help, such a support system. So if you have that, you have a good plan, and you're excited to go do it, it's gonna work out. It really is. So as we approach, because if this plays out the way I think I've got this timed out, you're seeing this on New Year's Eve day. So I want you to make sure that you have your plan in place. I want you to be ready so that when that ball drops, that red, white, and blue ball in New York City, and it hits bang, or it's 2026, you're determined, you're positive, you want it with a burning white hot passion. You want to be what you're aiming to be, more than someone who's been underwater for 3 minutes at 30 foot down wants oxygen. You are bursting to get through the surface of that water to get that air. And that's what I want you to do. I want you to fearlessly step across that threshold and be the best you that you can be. So until the next time, Happy New Year. Have a safe and wonderful evening, and we'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.